Good morning, welcome to today's RC Coffee Chat, and as you could tell, I'm a bit bunged up and I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear. So today's RC Coffee Chat is going to be a little bit of a quick one, and apologies if I sound funny. I am pretty bunged up to say the least. If you can let us know you can hear this bunged up Matt, that would be fantastic in the chat. I really appreciate that, and by the way, the chat's above. So what have we got in today's topics? I've basically got two topics for today's chat, in short. The first one is, and you're going to have to excuse me, I really do feel like crap. Topic number one is yesterday's flying. And topic number two is Jeff's interview with Riff. And Riff has just given us all a gold ticket to at least a dozen more models. Now, before we go any further, what I'd like to do is to share some flight line footage with you, which, again, I've got so much video footage which is backed up. Like, I've got like 3-4 video logs, worth of video footage which needs to get edited at some point, which I will get to at some point in the future. Thank you, Riff, as well. Brilliant. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know the chat is good. So I'll tell you what, let's go, and I don't know how well this is going to come out for you. Let me turn the camera and the doodah off and listen carefully to the noise, all right? I don't know if you heard that then. So we play it. You hear the rattling noise on it? Yeah, absolutely horrific. So I wonder if I can... So let's make it. Right. That's what. Have a look at the state of that. My nose, the cowl came loose on the EF Extra, and it literally just chewed itself up yesterday, which was no fun to say the least. So let's get the camera and the chat back on. And yeah, that was a bit of fun yesterday from the flight line. So let me move that down out of the way. So yesterday was a flying day, absolutely beautiful day. I started about 3 o'clock in the morning, so I did like a pretty much full day's work and then went off flying. It was absolutely beautiful day. I've got a couple of notes in here for some of the feedback on some of the models from yesterday. The FMS Edge 540, I did change the rudder, the push rod position on the control horn. That did give us increased movement, so I can now knife edge it, which is happy days. But I've got more movement in one direction than the other, so I can knife edge it one way, and I can stall turn it perfectly to the right, but to the left, absolutely atrociously bad. So something which I need to sort out today. Oh yeah, as you've just seen, the nose cone came loose on the EF Extra, so I only had 2 flights of it, and the first flight was a trim-in flight, and the second flight, that happened. No funny. I was going to go, well, I thought I'd trimmed it in, I'll have one more quick line of sight flight with it, and then I'll stick a 2.2 graphene battery pack in it, and take it out for a damn good ragging with the goggles down, and no. Screwed, in short, so that was a bit of a shame. Also, talking about a shame, I really do need to sort out the mini drac. With stabilization enabled, it's absolutely fantastic, although you do have limited bank angles on it. But with stabilization off, it's almost unflyable. So I need to look into that for the next couple of days. I need to put some more differential in those elevons, because it's just wild when it's pure. With no stabilization enabled, so I need to look into that, which is a bit of a shame, but with stabilization, absolutely fine. No stabilization, bit of a handful to say the least, like scary handful, so I need to look into that today. The Eagle, I FPV'd that yesterday, absolutely brilliant fun. Now, those of you, I know a couple of you have got these already. I know, and again, this is mainly a note for Dave, and Dave and Jamie, let me get this right, is that do not put the camera on the front, and it's sticky on there at the moment, do not put the camera on this piece, actually put it up on the top of the wing. If you put it here, you end up seeing too much of the nose area, and you can't work out where the ground is. Instead, put it up here on the top of the wing, and you'll get a much better view, something which I ended up doing yesterday, and it was an awful lot better. So a little bit of feedback for those of you which got the EPP Eagle. And by the way, it flies absolutely great. Who was I chatting with? I think it was in the Facebook group, actually. I literally flew this one after flying the mini Drac. So I went from something which does 100 miles an hour plus to just pottering around with the EPP Eagle. It's great fun. So actually, my point there was actually for Riff. Riff, you don't need to buy dedicated models for FPV. You've got, actually, ironically, you've got a hanger of some absolutely fantastic models which just need a little camera sat on top of them. And you can literally become the pilot of any of those models which you've got in your hangar. I mean that literally, just a bit of Velcro on one of those all-in-one video transmitters, cameras, and away you go. And it is an immersive experience, and it's kind of it's a whole new part of the hobby. So yeah, I understand that you may be a little bit timid of getting into FPV, but you don't need to buy any special models. You've actually got a hanger full of them. Which kind of... there's one other topic which I need to go into, which was the WingWing Z-84. Absolutely brilliant. Again, that was another... I think that was about a 22-minute flight with it yesterday. Absolutely brilliant. And a quick Racewing update is that we do have some Velcro, and we do have some electronicals going in that one right now. So that one I'll get around to flying hopefully at the end of the week, if the weather's good, which it's not looking good at the moment. So... yeah, I've got the DYS Fire motor on the back, which gives about 1.6 kilos of thrust in it, so it should be particularly fast. We'll find out what it flies like very, very shortly. Brilliant, Jeff! And in fact, actually, that's perfect timing for us to go across to Shout Out Corner. Like I said, I'm not 100% this morning, so I'm a little bit off. Jeff's just put in there, who's 7 Demo Semi. I took Riff on an FPV flight this morning. Good lad, absolutely brilliant. So with that said, let's go to and say good morning to you. Let me just scroll up to the top. So good morning, Turbo Tyler. Good morning, Camel. Good morning, Joe. Scrolling down. Good morning, Kev. Good morning, Riff. Good morning, Brutus the Ugly. My voice is going very quickly. Good morning, James. Good morning, Thumbs FPV. Good morning, First Protocol. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, 2499. Good morning, Dang This Stupid Password, which I believe your name is Keith. FluTube, good morning. Austin, good morning. Brian, good morning. Philip, good morning. Ruds, good morning. Jeff, good morning. Lee, good morning. Scrolling down. Andy, good morning. Brad, Jim, good morning. Scrolling down again. You have been busy in the chat this morning. Good morning, Les, as well. And obviously, Carlin, good morning as well. Good morning, Scott, too, and good morning, Jake and RC Aviation. Obviously, if I've missed your name, I do apologise. I've just missed it in the chat there on the left-hand side. So a very good morning to you all. Now, that leaves us on to the second topic which we've got today, and there's a link to this in the video description for you. It's also in a card in the top right-hand corner, but there's one, and it's an interview with Riff. Riff's actually here in the chat as well. Eli J, good morning, or good night as well. The link to Jeff's interview with Riff is in the video description for you. There's one piece, one part which I want to share with you, because it's just like, it is your golden ticket to at least a dozen more models with the wife. And also Riff, that's the same what the wife says as well. So there's one bit which I want to play, and I'm guessing it's okay, by the way, Jeff.
Massive airplane, man.
That is huge. What does your wife think of the hobby that you're into?
Boy, I would say ask her, because she doesn't complain.
Well, that's nice.
She's like, another one? Like, yeah. And that...
Who else gets that from their wife? Another one? You know the look which the missus gives you when you get them. Yeah, Riff, you're not the only one which has a wife which does that. Another one, Matt? Or another one, Riff, in your case. I did find that most amusing in there. Now, there was one other topic. A new model arrived yesterday, which you probably saw in the Facebook group. It is an Sbach 342, which you'll see is in here in, 2 pieces at the moment. I glued it up yesterday. You need to glue on the canopy, the tail section, and there is a spar up underneath. I bought that one off Banggood about a week or so ago, and it's arrived. And hopefully we get a flying today. Hang on, I need to sit it back down again. Let's sit it there. Hopefully we get glued up and make her flight worthy later today. It's only about a centimetre thick EPP, so the finish on it is really good. So we'll find out what it flies like very shortly. Although, just give you a heads up, the weather here in the United Kingdom of windiness is utter crap for the next week or so. That's crazy stuff. So on that note, I am going to wrap up early this morning. Like I said, I am not feeling 100%. My eye is weeping and I'm just all bunged up and I feel coldy and fluid today. So I do apologise. Today's been a bit of a short one. Hopefully I'm feeling better for tomorrow, but we'll have to see. I'll keep you updated in the Facebook group. A shameless plug, there is a Facebook group which goes along with the RC Coffee Chats. Now I need to get the right tab. It's called Rag the Nuts Off. And there are literally over 707 cool pilots just like me and you in the Facebook group. The link to that is in the video description. Just hit the join button in the top right hand side. One of us will pick up your join request later this morning, and you will see things like Tom's huge Great Big model in there, and just general chit chat going along with what's going on in the world of RC at the moment. So with that said, it's time for me to go. If you have enjoyed today's RC Coffee Chat, do me a favour, press the thumbs up button underneath this video. If you have a question about anything which we've covered today, remember you can ask that in the comments section underneath this video. And it really is time for me to go because I am feeling absolutely hanging. So on that note, from myself, Matt, if you're out flying today, have a fantastic time. If you're out flying tomorrow, also have a fantastic time, and please stick a battery in for me because I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere anytime soon at the moment. So on that note, for myself, Matt, cheerios!